What is up, mages? It is I, your wintry neighborhood Winterspell. I welcome you all back to a new episode of the Dark Lady of Skyrim. I hope you guys are going to enjoy it. So, last time we took care of the Dragon Rising quest, which is kind of where... Oop, there we go. That is when I usually stop following the main quest for a bit. Because, honestly, that's the end of my, Skyrim startup thing. So from here, this is when we're going to start actually getting into the game and playing it as this character would play it. So as a reminder, the idea for this character is really non-confrontational. The magic we're using is illusion, it's conjuration. We ourselves are kind of avoiding the fight. So our minions will take care of it. So what we're going to need is spells and items that help us avoid direct combat. We're also going to be pumping our speech skill because we want our Dark Lady to be charismatic, to be able to talk herself out of different situations. I might work on alchemy at some point later, using potions to help us stay alive, but I also may not. At some point in the conjuration tree, we will unlock the Dead Thrall spell. That is something we're going to get around level 100 for conjuration, because we kind of need to do a whole quest to unlock access to that spell. Because as you may know, for every school of magic in Skyrim, it's scripted to happen once you reach level 90 for that skill, but it may be level 100. For example, I believe destruction is bugged, and they've never fixed it, so that instead of the quest appearing at 90, it appears at level 100 for destruction. Which, with the Unbound Storms glitch, is really not hard to reach, but, still a little annoying. I believe I have done the quest for each one. Yeah, because Illusion is finding these books, Conjuration is getting a Sigil Stone, Destruction is going around Skyrim and collecting 3 different spells. Restoration I've done once. You have to face these ghosts, only restoration skills. You can only get this after you've unlocked the Augur of Dunlane, though. And Alteration is you're given a special dagger, and you have to go kill a dragon and collect its heart scale. That is true, we are pumping into restoration as well, I did forget. As you can see, we're not pumping any weapon skills. Archery is at level 50 because we used Feindal. We're not using any armor either. I may pump into lockpicking as well. Alright. Bring out my Flame Atronach. Now keep fast healing on tap. So we're going to get ourselves a staff that's going to be very helpful. Because we will use staves in this game as our equipment. Like I said, this is going to be a bit of a difficult playthrough because, let's be honest, at this point you know me, I am a very aggressive player when it comes to Skyrim. I rush in with my weapon skills, and I rush in with my spells, and I just obliterate everything. It's what I do. We're also going to give ourselves a hard save before we do this. Sorry, I've been on the Switch this whole time because I just got Legend ZA. I was there for the midnight release, so I'm switching back to the buttons in the PS4 again. Which, I do hope everybody was able to get their copy of ZA. I spent all day playing it yesterday. It is amazing. go. Like I said, I've put a good 15 hours into it at this point. It's a really amazing game. I love what they've done with it. I know that there's already complaints about it, but let's be honest, that is kind of normal for a Pokemon game. Like, I don't know if you guys remember the whole Sword and Shield fiasco, where originally they were saying, oh, this is horrible, the National Dex, blah, blah, blah. Then as soon as Scarlet and Violet came out, the same people who were calling Sword and Shield like the worst games they've ever made, yeah, you know, maybe it's not so bad. You know, it's actually, they did a lot of really good innovations with this that we really need to bring back. And now, personally, I've always been in the camp that I enjoyed Sword and Shield. I think Galar is a really cool region. There's a lot of really cool Pokemon in it, and I actually did enjoy the game. I have a copy of Shield myself, but this is kind of normal for the Pokemon community at large, where they complain about something, and then once the next game comes out, they look at what they were complaining at with nostalgia. Which I think is kind of funny, and that's something we see in a lot of gaming communities, which kind of makes me a little sad. Because I really do think that people really jump the gun on things, and they should be looking at what they enjoy. Because a game does not have to be perfect. I don't expect a game to be perfect. I mean, I've got some problems with CA, obviously, because it's a game. It's an imperfect thing. But on the whole, I love the game. Even in Skyrim, I've got some issues with it. Like, there are things that I wish I could do in Skyrim that I can't. Or features that I want that we don't have. Like, one of my biggest problems was Oblivion had so many more summons than Skyrim did, and it didn't feel as cool. Like, oh, Conjuration is not actually a good playstyle. Now, that did get fixed with the Creation Club. I mean, we're doing a Conjuration playthrough now, but I also was sad that we didn't have the spell making Oblivion had. But then I also looked at Oblivion and said, well, there's no kids in the game. You can't get married in the game. The houses aren't as cool as in Skyrim. Like, no game is perfect. Oop, Sabercat. We should probably kill that. And I really think that people need to start looking at games for what they are and looking at what they enjoy about it instead of complaining constantly. Because there is a lot of complaints in a lot of gaming communities, and there's less of people just enjoying the game for what it is. And I think we should have more of that. So let's have more of enjoying the game for what it is, and finding the things that we like about it. Like I said, no game is perfect. And I even fell into that trap a while ago. For the longest time, I wouldn't play like any game except for Skyrim, because I discovered Skyrim in college, and then I started comparing every game to it, and then I couldn't enjoy other games anymore. I mean, hell, one of the reasons I wouldn't try Fallout for the longest time was because it wasn't Skyrim. Because there was guns. I'm like, how can I enjoy an RPG with guns? Same reason I didn't try Borderlands for the longest time. And I'm really grateful to one of my friends who did actually have me try Dragon's Keep with him. And we played through that, and I really had fun with it, and it's the reason why I have Assault on Dragon's Keep now, and why I have Wonderlands. We really should not be... See, the best way I can put this... we really should not be trying to look at all the faults of a game. We should look at the things that we do like about it. Now, true, some games are truly bad games. Some games are just called bad because there was one or two things that people didn't like, or because they didn't do something another game did. I say, find a game, try a game. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. And just go find the games that you like. Play the games that you like. I mean, I'll be very honest. I am one of the biggest Pokemon fans you're ever going to see. Pokemon has been one of my biggest things since childhood. I did not like Scarlet and Violet. And I can look at that and go, huh, this is an IP that I like, but I do not like what they did with it. And that is perfectly valid. See if I can drop some weight here. But I didn't go around bashing it. I was like, didn't enjoy it. It's all good. But yeah, I know that was a bit long, but it's something that's been on my mind. And again, I really hope you guys are enjoying ZA if you got a copy of it. I've been enjoying the crap out of it. My roommate's been enjoying the crap out of it. We have just been absolutely adoring playing this game. We've been talking to each other about it, going, oh, did you do this? Did you see this? Oh! And just having a whole bunch of fun. And I really appreciate that we've been able to enjoy this together.
Is someone there?
We've already helped each other evolve a couple of things. And I found out a couple of things that I was telling him about. So we're helping each other play the game. He helped me figure out a Pokemon that comes out only at night. I told him about certain quests to do. And where to trade in colorful screws and mega shards. Which, by the way, the mega shards, that's honestly cool. Because you can rack up the max really fast. 999 is the max that you can carry at any time. I got that within like an hour or two. And I've just been holding them going, what do I do with these? I can't collect more. So I'm like, oh yeah, I bring them here to the to that company building, Quartardico, or the one where Vinny works. Which, by the way, Mega Drampa. I am happy to see Drampa getting some love because he is a cool Pokemon. And honestly, I'm glad to see a Gen 7 Pokemon get some good love. Because I really liked Gen 7, even though a lot of people complained about it. Because, of course, they complained about it. What is happening here? I don't know why that vein is not working. It's kind of weird. But yeah, Drampa is the only new Mega Evolution I've seen thus far. I'm told that all the Kalos starters get a Mega Evolution, and I'm hoping that our starters in the game get a Mega Evolution, because I would love to see Mega... I would love to see Mega Meganium, which is the Pokemon I chose. Because I know a lot of people are like, oh, Chikorita stinks, ooh. I like Chikorita. I have always liked Chikorita, and anyone that does not like Chikorita, you're perfectly valid because it is all a choice. And you don't have to like every Pokemon everyone else likes, and you don't have to like any Pokemon you don't want to like. Which is something people forget. But like I was watching this streamer and she mentioned, yeah, I wanted Chikorita, like my chat kind of bullied me not to have them. I'm like, no, let someone have the Pokemon they want. Because I have been enjoying my Meganium. Which is a powerhouse, by the way. I gave that thing Leaf Blade and Giga Drain, It can learn Dazzling Gleam. Like, it's a great Pokemon. Although I will admit, my roommate did pick a Totodile, so did our friend. But then our friend's husband's like, yeah, I want Tepig. I'm like, my boy got the Baconator. Honestly, Tepig was going to be my second choice. And I would have chosen him if I hadn't chosen a Tepig in my latest run-through of Pokemon White. Because I've got a 3DS, and I was playing Pokemon White the other day. And I chose Tepig, because I love Tepig. I'm like, you know what, since I chose him there, I don't really want to choose him here, too. I figured I might use Tepig for my next run-through. Because usually when I get a new Pokemon game, what I do is I play it through 3 times. One after the other. Because I want to use each starter, and I want to, you know, try out all the new different Pokemon and such. Now for ZA, I may not do that, just because these are starters we've had before, so obviously I've used these starters before, so it's not as new. But I still will probably want to do another playthrough not long after I beat it, because I'm going to want to try out, because there's a bunch of Pokemon in there that I really want to use, and especially for the Megas, I want a chance to use multiple Megas. So I'll probably do a second playthrough after I beat the first one. That is one of the reasons I like Pokemon. And you know why I like games like Skyrim. The versatility of it is incredible.
Gotta have a sharp.
Like, I love games that let me have a new experience every time I play. Come on, take care of it. Oops.
No, not like this. I'll show you what a real.
Come on, hit him. There he is. He's like, I got this fastball special. Man, I need some better spells. Now again, I could go into alteration to help me with this, but I really didn't want to, because the astronaut perk, which is too good not to take if you're doing this, will absorb my conjuration spells sometimes. I believe that is a bug. I will probably play more ZA after I do this. Like, I do have some things to do today. Like, it is Magic Day. I'm really excited about that. But it is also, I'm going to see a family member I haven't seen in a while. So very excited about that. I've got a little gift for her. A while ago, I had asked one of my friends from Pokemon who does crocheting. She made my family member a little EV bag she crocheted. So I've been holding on to that for a few months, waiting to see this person. So very excited about that. They said they have a gift for me too. Half of which I can eat, so, you know, I'm into that. I do like the eating. I mean, goodness, one look at me and you can tell I like eating. You know, it really does feel good to sit down and play some Skyrim. It does. Again, this is a comforting game for me. This is something that makes me feel like things are okay. Because, you know what? It was a tough week. Someone that I did know did pass this week. They passed while I was in the building. There was a lot of sadness that day. A lot of people knew this woman, and she was a difficult woman, but she was well loved. And we are very happy that she's not suffering anymore, because she was not doing good, but the ones left behind are still sad. I kind of did my best to make sure everybody was kind of keeping their spirits up, which was really hard, because I really just wanted to break down. I wanted to just start sobbing, because I was really sad. But still, I'm glad she's not suffering. Now, Meridia's beacon often shows up in this chest for me. We are not going to take this. Not because I find it annoying, which, you know what, I do. But we're not going to take it because, quite honestly, doing Meridia's quest would not fit with the roleplay of this character. So, we will not be doing it. However, I do plan on doing Vermina's quest, because it gives us a pretty cool staff. I do intend on doing Sandwin's quest, gives us a good staff, and I kind of feel like both of those Daedra would align more with this playthrough. So so-called good Daedra we're not really going to bother with. We'll bother with Daedra that would align with our goals of control, of power, of that darker, more evil playthrough. Like Marin's Dagon, probably. Malakath wouldn't be touching that, because Malakath is technically an honorable Daedra. So it would not make sense for us to help him out unless there was a massive reward, which there really isn't. I mean, our warrior does... Our mage here does not really need a warhammer. Yeah, I can't reach that. Alright, back to Whiterun with us. We'll complete this quest. Now, becoming Thane of the different holds would make sense for this character. Presenting themselves as a good person. Presenting themselves as a paragon of the people. Presenting themselves as worthy of being a Thane. That would fit for the more manipulative way that this person here operates. Because she wants to be liked. She wants to be in a position of power. Because it suits her. Because it makes her safer. She's looking for power. She's looking for security. So becoming a Thane would make sense.
There has been talk amongst the gods.
Because she's an illusion mage. Like, she's like, hey, to your face, I'm a good person, while I'm doing what I want behind the scenes. Delphine, why are you here?
Once I've made enough money trading with...
I don't know why Delphine is there. So we're not doing the Divine's quests either, because there is a couple of things you can do, like for Mara
I spend a lot of time at the market stall, so I can learn the merchant's trade. I need more experience if I'm going to
what is the pleasure one? Debella. I blanked on her for a second. Because Mara is a very wholesome quest. It would not fit for this character to do. Debella could make sense, but I feel like she would not. Because end of the day, she does not actually care. Anything she's doing is in order to gain more power. Debella's not really going to give her more power. Although, if there was a portion of this game that you could use the Dubellin arts in order to get something, then sure, it makes sense, but that is not something you can do in this game. So I don't really see the roleplay or even gameplay reason to mess with Dubellin.
The Dragonborn. If you really are Dragonborn,
didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar.
Oh, that's right. I need to talk to him again.
Centuries, at least. Not since
you've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn.
So yes, this Dragonborn is an outward hero, not an inward hero.
The greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my... We are honored to have you as Thane of our city.
What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Keep...
Alright, let's also bring up... Shoot, there it is. Because we need to hit level 50 with that.
Conjure me up a warm bed, would you? Take him to fight Greg. What nonsense. Why, you fucked up ignorant. These are sacred traditions that go back to the founding.
Yeah, Preventus was wrong with that. So we've got most of the basic spells we can get from a court wizard. The College of Winterhold would be where we'd get the bulk of our spells. But I'm also not really wanting to hit there just yet. Oop, yeah, we're not breaking that. I kind of want to play around a bit more. But honestly, maybe we should. Because we kind of need those spells to continue. Yeah, we're going to have to go, honestly. Because I'm going to really need the spells I can get at the College of Winterhold to actually make this playthrough more viable. Get more summons, get more illusion spells. It's just going to be necessary. So we should actually head there. See if I got anything I can sell to Farengar first.
So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Kind of need to keep that. And we should probably go finish up that staff quest. Just so we got a good staff to start. I'll keep the rest of that stuff.
You know, if you've got...
So let's pop on the Staff of Hasadoki.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your...
I will have Lydia follow us, because, quite honestly, I do need a follower with this kind of playthrough. At least for now. Because I'm very squishy. I understand that I'm very squishy. We're also going to use Alteration to get gold, and we're going to use it to make necklaces, so that we can get some money. Because that's another thing that a character like this would do. Be very willing to transmute to build up gold. So let's go smelt this. Don't really need to. Now, like I said, we're not using smithing ourselves in this playthrough. We're not. We have no need of it. But we will collect good stuff and put them on our people. So that's going to be something else important we're just going to do.
You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun. We'll pay good money for information. She cannot hide from us forever.
I can see that quest being okay,
Yes.
but I don't know. So let's go get the Staff of Hasadoki, because honestly, that's going to be one of the best weapons in our arsenal. Simply because it gives us a ward, it can knock things away from us, and end of the day, it looks kind of witchy, because the head, the top of the staff is like a shrunken head. So, honestly, it fits this character to a T. I still remember the first time I saw that staff, I'm like, oh my god, this is amazing. Like, this is one of the perfect staffs for a mage. Even just for the knockback ability itself, mages are squishy. Being able to knock someone back almost instantaneously without using shouts is really powerful. Alright, now to switch back to Conjuration. And Restoration. Let my magicka build up.
Never should have come.
This could be an issue. Yeah, I might need to switch to destruction spells for this one. I did forget that Creation Club quests are a little higher up. I will take that staff of chain lightning, thank you. Good job, Lydia. Yeah, that was rough. But I also need the staff at low levels. Alright, so Brittleshin Pass is where we need to go. Honestly, a cool location.
Hey, look, a cave. Wonder what's inside.
You know, it really does make sense that there are so many bandits and necromancers and stuff inside of caves. Because you want to stay out of sight. This is already a natural formed area. Kind of just makes sense. We're gonna have to be careful with this one.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oop, I got thrown. And they threw me again. Ooh, ow! Am I just dead? Yeah, I'm just dead. Okay. I'm not surprised. Try the zombie. Alright, we're gonna try this. This is not really a great situation for me. Lydia. I will take that petty soul. I identify with it. Okay.
Got a bad feeling.
Ooh. There we are. Okay. I got thrown again. I get the feeling this is just going to be what's happening for a while. Nice. There we go. I will take that. Alright, so this is our Staff of Hasadoki. If target dies within 60 seconds, fill a soul gem, knocks back the target on impact while not attacking, creates a ward that protects against spells for 40 points. Honestly, one of the best staffs in the game. One of the most unique staves. Just a really cool thing to have overall. Let's get a closer look at that. Like I said, it's dude's head. It's a really cool weapon. Take transmute. And for someone like us, it's going to be a very powerful defensive tool. So I did want to grab that early game because, quite honestly, it's just going to be invaluable. Did not expect to do it that quickly, though.
Hey, look, a cave. Wonder what's inside.
Well, we know because we just came from inside the cave. Drop another hard save. I'm going to see if I can't get some of the Saint gear for Lydia. Just make it a little bit easier. You're going. Oh, shoot, they got me. Yeah, we might be a little too low level for them still. That's unfortunate. Gonna need to get some good gear for my girl here. Alright. See where we'd like to head next. Well, usually I go to Solitude right off the bat, because I'm trying to see if I can get, you know, better magical gear to start the game with. And it'll let me possibly update my outfit, which is important. Girl's gotta look her best. And I certainly want to.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. I can't wait here forever.
I never said you had to. You know, I'm going to find it very funny if when I need a horse, I go get the unicorn. Because by legend, a unicorn is supposed to only let a maiden with a pure heart ride it. I am definitely not a maiden with a pure heart. So I think it would be hilarious. So thinking about what kind of factions she would probably join, we already know the College of Winterhold is one of them. She would probably join the Dark Brotherhood as well, if I'm not lying to you. It would make sense for her to manipulate people into attacking her or killing themselves to get her contracts
if you've
done.
come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rika. If not, just keep your nose clean while you're here.
Now, some of the missions, I'm not sure how I'd follow that tenet, but I could always find a different way to do it. It would give me interesting opportunities to try something different. So I will consider joining the Dark Brotherhood with this character. And she definitely would join the Volkihar Vampires.
They can't hurt Uncle Brock.
Unless she decides that...
Position.
It's also possible that she would decide that joining the Dawn Guard is better because she doesn't want the competition of the Volkihars. No, it'd make more sense for her to join them, try to destroy them from within. Because being a vampire would make sense for her. Excuse me. Terribly sorry, that's the Cheerios stick talking. Since they're doing the whole cutscene, we'll discover the palace. There we go, and now turn back. Because I can't go into the shop until they're done with the cutscene, so I just like, hey, I'll discover the palace. Now, it's also possible that she would do the Sheogorath quest, because having the Wabbajack would be interesting. So I might just do the Sheogorath quest, too.
Pardon me.
I make sure, are they back in here? Yep, good. Let's go see what they have and what we can afford. Which may be two different things.
Oh, let me just...
Yo, what up,
take a
girl?
look.
First off, anything I can sell them, Kinnereth can go. Alright, that's helpful. It gives us a little more gold to play with. I'll grab those. Alright. Decent necklaces. So I don't think I have a necklace yet. So no rings that I really want yet. That's probably important. See, what robes am I wearing right now? Illusion. I feel like I should have Conjuration. So I'll go ahead and grab them.
Finally.
Why, hello. Here to buy? If you have to ask the price, you might be...
Mind yourself in my city, lass. This here act's in full swing.
Yeah, I don't need you trying to intimidate me, thank you.
The Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. Hey, watch it!
No.
Careful.
Be as careful as I want. I'll grab the skill book from the side here, and then we'll be done with Solitude for a little bit. Because I believe the pond that's not too far from here is not the one I'm looking for. Alright, I should probably disenchant some stuff. As I forgot there's another skill book in here.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts report, sir. Every day more join.
I don't need to steal that.
Riften, Dawnstar.
That's causing unnecessary problems.
It's not because.
So remember, she's not going to do things that, even if she could technically, not going to do things that are going to get her in trouble on purpose. Low profile.
New in town, right? If you need a place to sleep, head over to
Alright, as I believe, like I said, that pond is not the one I'm looking for, but I'll still head over it to check. Otherwise, I think I know where I'm going for it, because I would like to go find the Necromancer home. Because there's a quest involved in that will give us the home, and it also gets us the Staff of Worms.
God might get nervous. Woman approaches with a weapon.
I mean, I know I slept, but man, am I tired. I don't like being so tired. Like I said, I did sleep. I know I slept. I woke up pretty groggy, though. Ah, yeah, don't fall asleep on stream. I can take a nap in a couple minutes. Would have thought the caffeine in my tea would be helping. I really do like black tea with lemon. I do. A lot of people don't get it. They're like, why are you drinking tea? I like tea. Yeah, well, why are you drinking tea? I like tea. It's like, you're not allowed to like things that they think you shouldn't. Another thing like that. Like, I have different tastes. I do. I've been told that I have kind of old manish tastes sometimes. Like, I like my tea, I like my butterscotch, my caramel hard candies. Because I'm like, you know what, I like them. They're good. Why wouldn't I like them? I get told I like weird things that a guy shouldn't like. I'm like, okay, why? Like, I have a Vito the Duskthorn deck. Because Vito's cool. I like Vito. And I was told, well, why don't you have these sleeves on them? Because I have the pink diamond sleeves from Dragon Shield on them. Like, who? Why don't, why do you have those sleeves on there? I'm like, because I like them. They're sparkly and pink. I still don't understand how in 2025 we have people trying to tell me I can't like the color pink. Like, let me enjoy my sleeves. Because they're really pretty sleeves, and I like them. I think over around here, when I get past Volskig here, I think there's another pond. That's why I'm heading over here. Because I think it's close by. And that's the pond with the necromancer stuff. Because it's also got like the minion forge. And that's just going to be useful. Oh boy. Like not far. I think it's also Duskin Thial over here. Because we're heading into the Reach with this. Oh. I'm gonna have to find where it is. We may end up going there next time if I can't find it. Because I do intend to stream more of this tomorrow. I only had about time to do about one episode today. Because almost immediately after I'm gonna leave to go somewhere. And might be old Rolden. And, you know, I'll be there pretty much until I go to Magic tonight. Then after Magic, which is done like 11, 12, yeah, I'm not really up for anything. Sir, I am trying to enjoy my day. You do not need to bother me, sir. Sir, I am trying to walk here with... Oh, okay. Sir. I'm trying to enjoy the day with my wife. My wife! That was unnecessarily difficult, my god. I'm eating your entire body now. Sir. Yeah, I guess I'm nowhere near where I... Oh, hi. Hello. Didn't expect to see you, sir. We'll go over some waterfalls. Oh, I found where Dragon's Bridge is. Crap. Well, maybe the pond is out this way. Because I know it's somewhere around this area of the map. I believe it's Mara's Eye Pond. So I just gotta try to find it. Because that was Clear Pine, where we were at earlier, where we can get some goldfish. And it's Mara's Eye Pond that I'm looking for. It's the one that's got that trap door on the island where the vampires live. Which I always think is fun to go in there and destroy them. Even as a vampire. I went in there as a vampire lord once. Just because I could. Like, you know what? This is my house now. Because honestly, that's a really good setup. You don't want people to know where you are. And you're living underneath a pond. Like, that's honestly clever. They really should have hid the trapdoor better, though. Like, maybe under, like, a woven grass rug. But still, overall, cool location. I enjoy it. And I think the idea behind it is cool. But I would include some sort of peephole, maybe coming out through a tree, so that you can kind of see what's going on around you. Now I'm stuck. Yeah, I don't need to fight any slaughterfish right now. Alright, so maybe out this direction. Like I said, if I don't find it in a little bit, I'm just going to look it up. Because the stream is about over anyway.
Alright, hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fit. Nice. I'm not gonna ask again. Don't you walk away from me.
Yeah, I don't see this ending well for you, buddy. See Lydia. That's fine. I'll take that stuff. Well, I'm probably just gonna have to look up the location. I bet I'm gonna feel real dumb when I see where it is. Because it's probably exactly where I think it is, but I just didn't go about it the right way. Because that's usually how it is with me. So I will definitely look that up, and we'll take care of that next time. And honestly, I kind of think it might, even if it doesn't end up being our house, it's still a cool base to have. And definitely does fit the playthrough. Yeah, she gone. But who's she? I don't know. I don't really know what I'm saying right now. I am like super tired. I don't fully know what's happening. I thought I got enough sleep. Apparently I did not. Which is cool. We're doing good, everybody. I'm doing great. Oh my god. Oh, and I did get my tote bag from ZA, and I'm really excited about that. It's a smaller bag, but I do not mind it. I like it. And I will be bringing it to Magic tonight and showing off to my family member. Because I can. Probably going to bring it to work with me on Monday, like, haha, check it out. I got Pokemon. Oof. Alright, so I will find out where that pond is so I can show you guys the Necromancer house next time. And so I can do the quest in there to get it. And get things like the Staff of Worms and the Bloodworm Helm, which is going to be important. It looks really bad, but I'll probably still use it. Maybe. But I do not know what... Trying to tell me what function's not available right now. But until next time, this has been your wintry neighborhood Winterspell, rambling as always. I want you guys to stay frosty, and I will see you in the next video.